Hello and welcome back to this channel. Today's going to be a very different video because if you guys have read the title, today is officially the last video. Now I will go into a lot more detail throughout today's video, kind of defining what that means because there is a big plan for Tropical, but a part of today's video, if you look behind me, the old shop of Tropical isn't really here anymore. Basically everything has been moved out except obviously the tables. A few shelves are still in here and the mixes, of course. So I will kind of explain why this happened, what's in store for the future, and currently what is going on in here throughout today's video. But before we do go ahead and start today's video, feel free to subscribe and let's go start today's video. So if you guys have been with the channel for quite some time, you've been watching for our new videos, you probably noticed that we've barely been posting lately. Maybe a video here and there, or maybe once every month, but it's just been very slow. And to be honest, there's a big reasoning behind that. So the plan for moving Tropical and figuring something out with Tropical has been on board for quite some time. I will say, with unexpected costs being a little higher, because I will say with the amount of cost for slime, containers, glue, all the ingredients to make slime adds up very quickly. It's very difficult to be able to make a good profit off of it and be able to make a living off of these sales. That's number one. It is very time consuming too. But also, this setup is big. The setup is very nice. This setup can give a lot of opportunities, but the problem is the market for slime has slowly been going down since when Tropical did start. Now I will say, very fun to run this. I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm not saying I want to get rid of it right now. This is basically kind of me explaining my thought process throughout the last few months. So this setup is absolutely incredible and brought so many opportunities, but the setup is too big. The setup is too big to accomplish what I want to accomplish. I want to be able to get as many orders out as possible, but there's not many orders coming in. So the setup just kind of sits in here, waiting for one order to come in every week, which just over time, there's more opportunities that could happen in this room. So I will say, there's been a lot of other stuff that's been happening throughout my other YouTube channels I will explain in today's video, but I will say, before I do go ahead and move to a different part of today's video, Tropical is not being closed. It's been drastically condensed together to basically one table and one shelf. Tropical will still be selling on Etsy. Tropical will be still selling, maybe. I'm not gonna say, I can't really guarantee it. Because even though today's video says my last video, Tropical will still be in business. I might do a short here and there, but the odds of me still making content on this YouTube channel is still very low, and that's the reasoning why that's the title of today's video, because I can't guarantee there will be another video. So, I will still be selling slime, so if you guys want to possibly buy some slime later on, a lot of the slime options have been drastically narrowed down to just quite a few slimes. So, Tropical has strongly been able to change its vision lately, where instead of trying to make trying to grow as fast as possible, trying to just buy the best technology, I'm trying to condense it down to just one small operation that's still big enough to meet the demand of where Tropical's at right now. So, with me explaining this video, you guys are probably wondering, what is the plan with this space now? Because the space is cleaned up, there's still a lot of stuff to happen, but I really want to explain that to you guys, so let's just go ahead and grab the camera and we're going to just walk all the way around the room, and I'm going to be explaining a lot of what's in store for the future, really what's happening right now. So you can see that all the walls are completely cleaned up. There used to be giant banners in here. There's 3, some on the walls that were there, but there's just not really any more. We've taken them all out. Basically everything in here is going to be used for something different. So there's a lot of industrial, commercial type of tables. Incredible. absolutely a game changer. It really does help. A lot of the shelves, well, a few of them are going back to tropical to help storage, but at the same time, a lot of this is going to be used for what I'm calling my next business. So I've talked about this a lot. So I have a main channel, which is the Luke Goforth channel. That is basically me doing a video for the most part, every single day on gardening. So that channel has done extremely well over the last few months, and really that channel is growing. Basically everything that happens on that channel is just learning, testing, seeing the different ways you can grow plants. Just basically everything gardening is on that channel. Basically just the entire list. Indoor farming, outdoor farming, just I could go on with that list forever. But this room is absolutely incredible. And if you guys have seen some of the past videos, this room used to be a mess. It's definitely still a mess with stuff still being all over. But you're probably wondering, why on earth am I cleaning this so much? So right now, this is what I'm calling the 1.0 setup. I've had this setup for about 2 years now. Absolutely incredible. Gives so many opportunities. But this setup was basically built for the purpose of learning plants. Basically seeing the different ways you can grow plants, experimenting, learning, and just being able to test the boundaries of like growing plants and seeing really everything with aquaponics and working with fish waste, with just growing plants all sorts of different ways and working with soil mixes. So a lot of awesome things that have come up with this room. But I will say, with just the difference between tropical, every day I walk in the room, same thing. I pack some orders and then I make slime. It's never something new. With this, it's a lot more just random. Just what's next? Maybe harvesting, planting, watering stuff. Just, it's a huge list of responsibilities, but at the end of the day, it's something always new going on. So the purpose of this system is just really see how far this business can go, see how much it can learn, see really how much we can learn about just the future of growing indoor plants. So this setup is absolutely awesome, but I will say this setup can't bring as many opportunities as some other designs. So basically what you're watching is the room kind of being dismantled, the room kind of being just cleaned up. So some of the shelves are sitting in this room. A lot of the shelves are going to be taken apart. We'll find another home for them somehow, but like in the bathroom in here, this is the new shelf. Definitely a lot bigger, slightly wider, drastically higher, and it's able to bring a lot more opportunities. So that's the difference. That shelf can bring so many more. So this room is going to be full of shelves, full of awesome technology. And the goal of this is to be able to sell produce. So this room will be transformed into a beautiful working space in a beautiful indoor farm where we can grow a lot of incredible, really produce and plants. So I know today's video wasn't really me explaining what's in store for the future, but really today is, of course, the last video. I'm selling off a lot of like the charms and stuff because there's no point in really just throwing it away when I haven't used them. And you're probably wondering on this room. This room has a lot in store. So this room will be used for my produce business also. So that Bowflex right there, which is just a workout machine thing, this will go in this room. It'll sit in this room, have a beautiful space to actually get used. And this room will also be the home of the industrial refrigerator that will go in here and to really help store and really keep produce really good in here. This room is going to look awesome once finished. But at the end of the day, I'm hoping to start this business in the next 2 years, but it takes a super long time to work with the system, and it takes quite some time for construction. So I know I've been talking about this for quite some time, and that just shows how much thought has gone into this business. I've been talking about this business for the last maybe 4 or 5 months on this channel. There's been a lot of stuff going on, but the plan for today, I'm not going to be filming it on this video, but the plan for today is to take down basically everything else, move all of these out of the room, and then try to just clean up the room and get ready for stuff to be moved all around. Now, of course, there is a lot of stuff in here. So these tables have been used for slime, and of course, I just can't use them for produce yet. So they will be going through many cleanings. They're going to be just a lot of cleaning sessions on this. We're going to get a company in to try to clean it, to test it, to make sure there's nothing bad on it, and then it'll be cleaned again. So it'll be cleaned maybe 20 different times to make sure there's nothing bad on this, and then it'll be used for my produce business. So this giant one will go in the other room. Well, that mixing table will be cleaned a little bit more than this one too. This will go right there, and that little table, yeah, I don't really know what to do with the little table. I'm just still kind of figuring that out, but there's still a new home trying to be found for everything. The printer will be used for the seasoning part of my produce business. That'll come months later after it opens, but there's a lot still to come through this with this room. I will say, if you guys want to join this journey of building this incredible setup, feel free to check us out on the Luke Goforth channel, and you can really get basically daily updates on really the operation. I will say the video of construction is going to be all in one. So construction will be happening, and then once construction is done, that's when that video will be posted. So there's not going to be many updates till that video is really out there. And that will also help where I can just film and I don't have to worry about editing that day. So this setup will be very good. I know I'm kind of stalling now, but definitely a lot to look forward to for this room. Definitely a lot to look forward to this room. Definitely a big mess right now. I will say this is just absolutely insane to just start walking in here. Just years of just days of working, just after school, coming home, and then walking past all this. These shelves completely full of charms. It'll definitely be very sad to see this go. But at the end of the day, I know I said in some other videos, Tropical was going to get, well, it was just going to be basically trashed. It wasn't going to exist after I did this video. But after a lot of just talking, after a lot of thinking and trying to figure out what's the best for Tropical, it's been decided to just kind of bring it down drastically and still keep the business up while we can be able to make some extra money. Because I will say, and I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, when I started this business, I started the business with the best intentions. And I will say, honestly, this was maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I was young, had no clue what I was doing. To be honest, wasn't the best with like money calculation stuff, and definitely didn't really know when it came to business, didn't really know what I was doing. So this business has been a great learning opportunity. Definitely a lot of mistakes I definitely learned from. Definitely a lot of good things I did the first time that I'll make sure to remember, but definitely a lot of things I've been able to learn with this business to help my produce business do as good as possible. I'm very excited for the opportunities this room in this area, this facility is going to bring to the next business. The things that this next business can give with opportunities and helping people, and just giving to the local area. And I want to just give out a huge thank you to all of you guys, because this business would have never happened without your guys' support. With you guys checking out our videos every single day when we post it, with you guys purchasing the slimes, with you guys with your guys' support helping out this business and helping it grow over just some years. So just thank you guys so much. It's been absolutely incredible to learn about this area, and never been so grateful for really everything Tropical has been able to give with learning experiences and really opportunities and all of that beautiful stuff. So thank you guys so much. But with that, this is going to be the end of the video. Again, if you guys do want to follow this journey and get some updates here and there, please check us out on the Luke Goforth channel. There'll be a lot of content on that basically forever. And yeah, so basically this is gonna be in the video. I usually would end up by saying please subscribe and all of that fun stuff, but really there's no really big point of saying that. So as always, thank you so much for watching today's video. It's been an absolutely incredible journey filming all these beautiful videos with you guys. Looking forward to your comments, looking forward to you guys watching these videos, making all these incredible products for you guys. Again, Tropical is staying in business, so you can check us out on Tropical Twist Slime Etsy. I can't guarantee it if there's going to be more videos. There might be 1 or 2 new videos, but the space that is being used right now isn't really the best for filming opportunities. So just keep that in mind. The video content, I just don't know where that's going to be. But as always, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys whenever I film next, or if you guys want to check out a different channel. I'll see you guys later. Peace.